What's happening, y'all? It's Avery Mason here with Phil Hunt. We got our special guest, Mr. Omar Thompson, comedian, actor. You might have seen him on that damn Michael Che show. You might have seen him in some shit going on Harlem. His brother here is the mayor of Harlem. But before we get into that, you might be asking yourself, well, what the hell is going on with what Avery wearing on? Because both of these gentlemen couldn't guess what
I
it
mean, I
is.
kind of knew. I said you was dressed like Ghostface,
I had no
Okay.
clue what it was at
but
all.
then you were like, "It's for Halloween," and I'm like, "But it's not Halloween."
We early, but by the time this episode comes out, this will make sense. Right now,
Oh.
it's October 22nd, so technically Halloween is next week. And I didn't go on a train like this, so I just put this on when I was here because I'm not crazy. But look, see, I don't have the gold eagle that Ghost got, but I got this nice group over the watch, got the robe, go with the
Okay.
chain, and the skull cap.
I just thought you didn't feel like getting dressed. I just thought you woke up and was like, "Shit, I'm late," and
Fuck
then
it.
just rushed into the studio.
I'm comfortable. They got the candle lit first, man. So this goes with the candle, so I'm good.
Your whole outfit is different, man. The
Nah,
pink with the
Well,
the
this is
group.
breast cancer, right?
You doing a lot this month,
Yeah,
man.
you're doing a lot.
You're doing a lot
You're
for
doing
this
a lot
month.
of
You're doing
awareness
a
right
lot
now.
of awareness right
I
now.
wanna cover all my bases.
Awareness, Halloween. You're doing all every damn.
Getting it all.
I just want to cover all the bases. That's
Gotcha.
all I want to do. I'm glad to be back here, man. I had a short trip down to Florida. One of my homegirls paid for me and my son to go down to Disney
Okay.
with her, and we had a blast down there. It was a ton of fun. I found out where Karens go to vacation. It's Disneyland.
Okay.
There's a lot of white people down there, man. I mean,
That's what they make them.
bro, people were offering to help us with shit that we didn't even ask for. Like, we're waiting for the bus. We know where we're going. Oh, this bus goes to the Magic Kingdom. Yes.
Yeah, man, it's called Southern Hospitality.
But then they started acting like we didn't know shit. Like, I was like, well, yeah, we know, we're waiting.
y'all
Oh,
don't
okay,
have-
because this bus, like,
Y'all don't have none of that in New York. I miss it. I'd be like, why are all my interactions awkward?
bro,
And then you go, because people don't want to be spoken to.
Yeah, we don't
No.
care.
don't
I'm at
say
the
nothing
gas
to me.
station the other day, and dude is sitting like it's hard to explain, but the way he was sitting on his pump was blocking me from getting to my pump.
Mm-hmm.
So now I hit the horn, but you hit it lightly,
Yeah,
of like no
beep, beep.
aggression, just a little meep, a little road runner.
Hey, I'm behind you. Beep, beep.
Somebody's behind you trying to do something, maybe look back. Nothing. Now, mind you, he's on the pump, but he's not pumping gas. He's just sitting in the car.
Yeah.
Now I'm like, okay, you're going to have to say something. I get out my car, but you try not to approach nobody like
Did you
a
jog over?
robber. So I'm like
Did you jog?
8 feet out from his car to walk up and just kind of wave like, yo, my man, you could just move up and kind of turn your car a little so I could get on the pump right here.
I have a
Yeah, what do you
question.
say?
What was your energy though? Did you
You
jog
about to say
over?
yeah.
Nah, my
Okay.
energy was just
It's real calm.
approachable
But now
of like, yo.
my man part can go.
But let me tell you how he
my
took
man.
it.
That's a tough one.
He
Right
said, first off, my mans, did I come off my mouth disrespectful to you? I said, huh?
That what he say to you?
I said, excuse me. I said, I
Yeah,
just,
my man.
I said-
my man.
you got to put the my man first.
No, you
That's-
can't use the my man sometimes. You can't my
That's
man
aggression.
anything.
Yo,
Okay.
my man, what's up with you?
Yeah, that's
Why
aggression
you
right
sitting
there,
here
bro.
like that? My man, what's
Yeah,
up?
my
It
man is
just feel
different.
like no matter how I approach a New Yorker, it's always
No, you gotta
taking
say
this
kind sir.
disrespect.
You gotta hit him. You gotta hit him with the Ned Flanders. But yeah, excuse me, buddy. How's it going?
Oh,
Hey,
so I take a
yo,
little bass out my voice.
How do we do, buddy?
But
Yeah,
never lead with my man,
Yo,
bro.
my man.
Okay, okay.
Yo,
I
Never.
let a little
Hey,
bit
hey,
with
yo, my man.
Yo, my
That-
man.
that's crazy right there.
Oh,
bro.
okay,
Who
little
you talking
DMX.
to
Yo,
like
my
that?
man.
Yeah,
They
yeah.
don't know you
Don't
like
lead
that.
with that.
So what happened after that? What happened?
So he says to me, he says, I ain't fucking see you. Now I'm like,
Were you Brooklyn? This is Brooklyn, right?
nah, this is Harlem.
Oh.
Now I'm like-
You
All right,
might be your area.
Now I'm like, that's why I got out the car and said, because you didn't see me.
Yeah.
He looks at the nigga beside us. I ain't fucking see this nigga. Like, that's why I came. Why you involved him? I said, yo,
Yeah, no, I
it's
be doing
always
it.
a problem. No
Somebody
matter
acting
what
crazy,
I
like, yo, like,
do.
yo, see this thing over here talking to me? This thing wild. Yo, whose man's is this?
Yeah, he started looking for confirmation from other people. Like,
Yo, you tripping,
yo,
right?
he ain't hear me.
Yeah.
I ain't fucking see him. I said, that's why I came up to your car.
Well, you want to beep your horn?
I did. So
Yeah.
that's what I'm saying. I hit a little doop doop.
No, you gotta do like, all right, so
Basically, he pulled, if the two pumps sent like this, he
he's
pulled in the
in
middle.
the middle. Yeah, that's an asshole
And then
move.
just sat there.
Like, I want somebody to ask me a question.
Yeah.
And you ask him a question.
This is why black people die soon.
I'm about to say,
Easy.
yeah, it's a,
This is why
the
we
setup.
die
Set you up
soon.
for that one. That could have been a easily
A confrontation.
Yeah.
or a murder scene.
Yeah,
he
It
wanted that
could
to
have been a
happen.
murder scene. Yeah.
Back home in Indianapolis, where I'm from, we got a gas station. It's a marathon,
Okay.
technically, but they call it murderthon.
Yeah.
Ooh.
Yeah.
Niggas don't do nothing but
Get
create
murdered.
conflict and get into it over there.
Yeah, we got a couple neighborhoods named like that. You know,
Yes.
That's how.
Bed-Stuy, do or die. We got a lot of murder.
Let me
I
tell
don't
you.
drive
Let
in
me tell you
Harlem.
one more incident that happened there. Like this is why electric cars gonna save niggas' lives. Maybe we might just start fighting there. But the week before last, I pulled in and you know, you got to pull in on one side to get to your pump, right?
Mhm.
Shit won't reach from the other side. So, but there's no arrows. So you'll see people pull in, then see a way they can like, oh, if I just throw it in reverse and whip over. So people start trying to cut each other off and it just gets mad aggressive.
It gets messy quick.
Anyhow, there was this woman sitting there and she had her kids in the car. So after a while, I'm like, yo, y'all gonna keep cutting this lady off? So as I'm backing into a space, I tell the dude already on the pump, like, my man, your car is already facing out. Just go out. Shorty had already pulled in on his other side.
Hold on, question real quick. You said my man again? My man?
Nah, I didn't.
girl-
Yeah, I did
he
say
did.
my man.
The fucking my man, guys.
That's where it starts
It's all
from, bro.
with my
Somebody
man.
heard it. It was like, yo, who he talking to
Hey,
like
yo,
that?
my man.
My
Who
man.
you talking
I
to
just
like
said
that?
DMX when he say that. That's my fake New Yorker. I try to act like I'm from around here.
From New York. If I'm from New York and I say my man, they get the dialect because I'm from New York.
Yeah, I
You
think
hear
it's
it,
with
but
the accent
anybody
that they
else
like,
not
nah,
from here,
nigga.
my man. It
My
just
man,
comes
like,
out,
you my man.
Like,
Hey,
yo, don't
My
be
man, good
faking.
morning.
Whoa,
Good morning, my
don't be-
man. That's
don't
that's
be
what that is.
Faking. Okay, yeah. But
That's-
see, you
It
can't
don't
say
sound
good
good.
morning.
It sounds
No
horrible. My man,
hospitality.
good morning.
So check
My
this
man,
out.
you look beautiful.
You should just try saying yo.
So I back.
Yo, that's a good one. Yo,
Because then they can't get
Man, I'd have had them go, who the fuck is yo? And you
Damn,
know, my
you
man, I
can't
can't
win.
win out here. I can't. There's no win. So the lady is sitting there with her kids. Everybody's like, skirt. I'm like, and she's looking like, you ever see somebody visibly froze of like, I didn't know it was all of this.
Mm-hmm.
So I back my car out. Dude pulls out. I back up. I'm already on the pump, but I go, let me back up one more space for her. I told her to come in. She's scared now, messing it up because people like, what you doing? Dark-skinned girl on the other side of me. Oh, you gonna let the light-skinned bitch go first. Now I'm like,
It's the same gas station?
Same gas.
You gotta stop going there, bro.
But you know how it's only like five
only like
gas
five in
stations
Harlem.
in Harlem.
There's no one else to
Damn.
pump your gas.
So you gotta go all the way to Brooklyn to get some gas.
And that's why I live in Jersey now, bro. They pump your gas for you.
You don't even have to get out the
That's
car, man.
true.
Yeah,
It's one of the
man.
last states where
you gotta.
you low-key feel like you getting robbed. You hear a tap at your window.
You
You're
know,
like, yo.
yeah, it feels good. I feel so bad and bougie every time I get gas. I'm like, yeah, regular.
Sitting there. And I'll take some chips. Bring me some
Yeah,
chips.
yo,
you
bro,
dig?
it's a
They
great
clean your
feeling.
windows for you?
Nah. I had me recently. I was driving. The guy like squeegee. I'm like, nah. He still did it anyway. And I felt so bad 'cause I didn't want to give him no eye contact when he was doing it. I'm like,
You like you to help.
yeah.
I want to look at you.
So the light turned green. I'm like, I told you I ain't have it, and I just pulled off. He like, motherfucker. Yeah, I felt bad.
How long have you been in Jersey?
I've been there for about 7 years.
Do you feel like your blood pressure went down a little bit?
Oh,
from
life, yo, bro.
confrontation.
I love, man. For the first time in my life, I wore like flip flops outside.
Okay.
You know what I mean? Like, and not be on vacation. That's
Wow.
Jersey for me. I
And
wear
your
flip
toes
flops.
out?
Toes out, bro.
Yeah,
I had
that's
the
a thing
thong
for
joints
New
too.
Yorkers because I remember Cameron got into it with Jay.
With Jay Z,
He
yeah.
said, "Fam, when we start doing sandals," and you can tell Jay Z was just in a different
Like,
place. He
bro,
was like, "I
I'm on
was
vacation."
vacation."
What you do?
But y'all New York dudes, y'all got hard rules on like certain
Bro.
stuff.
There's some rules you just don't break.
You can't wear flip flops. You can't wear anything with the thongs on it, the toe out.
You can't say my man.
No,
Nah,
not my man.
Nah, unless you
First
from here, you gotta be
approaching.
from here
Yeah,
first.
But I don't say my man either. Like my man comes with aggression.
Nah,
And there's never a chance where it's like my man is something cool.
Have you tried yo, bruh? Yo, bro.
Your bro is like that's like middle ground.
Yeah, bro. Yeah, yo, bro.
I don't think it matters.
You mind moving your car?
Nah,
up
I
there?
think y'all missing the point.
Nah, I think it's,
It's just mad aggressive,
you
mad
it's how you approach
confrontation.
it, bro.
So back to what I was saying about the woman that I tried to help. I'm like, she got her kids.
Mhm.
Dark-skinned girl. I don't give a fuck what she got with her. I'm like, yo.
Damn.
Then another dark-skinned girl pulled up. That's what they doing. Let light-skinned bitches go first.
Damn.
And I looked at her, I said, God damn, she is light-skinned. They're not wrong. but I see this is how women undercut chivalry when they'll be
Yeah.
like, well, what happened to it? It's like,
Why he ain't do that
y'all
for
will
me?
fuck it up because
Yeah.
it's like, I said to them eventually, I said, what if you had your kids with you? But I don't. Now I'm like, all right,
Yeah.
I just can't win.
Yeah, I think you gotta like stop getting gas and just in general. Just
That
stop
electric car?
Yeah, just
Just
stop
buy
getting
from a
gas.
guy on
That
the corner.
electric
Yeah,
car.
stop on the train, bro. You getting too much
That's funny, 'cause
conversation.
But
If they were
it
both
was
dark skinned, she probably would have been like, "Oh, she's just gonna give it to the skinny bitch, huh?"
but it was interesting to me that all the men were just like, okay, cool, that makes sense. But the women,
Problem.
oh, I guess a bitch hair ain't long enough to get their gas first. Now I'm like, oh, come on, we doing that.
They made it hot. They made it hot on you.
Colorism is a real issue to women, but I don't
It
feel
really
like
is.
I
it's
don't-
men we don't.
We don't care.
I don't care about
You
that.
ain't got
Even
no dark skinned
bro,
niggas
even
on the
those-
Lakers. What's going on with that?
Even those like light skinned
Oh,
the
I
jokes
ain't
they
think
were
about
doing
that.
about Drake, nobody was really taking that serious. Nobody was like, "Oh, you on your Albie show, you on your light skin, you on your."
Well, yeah, it,
Nobody was-
it seems it's a pendulum that swings. So, you know, in the
Yeah.
90s, it was Michael Jordan with the bald
Mhm.
head and the R.
Wesley
Kelly
Snipes and all them
Baldies and
guys.
all
Right.
that. And then, yeah, early 90s, Al B. Sure
I'll
and
be
them.
sure.
We did have a good run though.
Will Smith.
Dark skin had a
I
good.
feel like brown skin niggas is just, we kind of are in the middle of
In
the
the middle.
war.
Are you putting yourself on the brown skin side of things?
Well, I'm not dark enough.
Am I light skinned? I think I'm light skinned.
I feel like you're more
I
for
was
brown.
raised light skinned.
I feel like this is brown, this is dark, and you're just above dark.
I'm in the middle. Like
Yeah.
I said, there was always the dark skinned people making the jokes, the light skinned people, and I just sat in the middle.
I was on light skinned people's side all the time.
Okay, yeah.
Yeah, that's my mom.
Like you get pushed to a side.
Yeah, 'cause my mom was really light skinned. My sister's really light. So I'm like, you know what? I'm gonna just roll with them. I mean, so I
Okay.
just chose to be in that side as a
I
youth.
mean, you had waves. Did you ever have waves? A 360?
I never had waves. I try every year. I had a patience for waves. So you need patience. You need to have a routine. You have structure. You got. I wasn't.
Wear the cap at night.
Wear a cap at night. Brush your hair with the
Brush your hair
grease.
in
Get
the
the
shower.
whole kit and everything. But I used to do though. I used to go in and get the perm. I used to perm my hair. The cheat. I used to cheat.
Definitely light
The
skin.
perm the hair.
Perfect.
Yeah, but
Okay, yeah, that's light skin.
Wait,
No,
the escort, like the box?
See the box. I'll tell you
with
why.
The cream. Oh my
And I'll
god.
tell you why. Cause like I couldn't get the waves right. so but I would
So you
perm my.
went genuine.
So I would perm my hair,
Oh,
and the next day have some spinning waves. I'd be killing them for like a month.
I don't
And
want.
then that shit started growing back in packets and
Yeah,
patches.
yeah.
Had like one wave here, a bush here, a wave bush.
And that
Ah,
wave
yeah.
grease is cool till somebody asks you to hoop. boy. And that sun be beaming.
Yeah. Oh.
It's just white stuff rolling down your face.
I did that. I bought the box with Tevin Campbell on it because
Oh,
I
see?
wanted that. I
See?
wanted that too. It shit didn't work.
Okay.
Never work.
You
I
had to
was.
come back to the world.
I did. I had to
You-
shave it off.
You had waves?
I tried. I couldn't brush, so my hair was too soft. So I did the texturizer, thinking
Yeah.
that it would work, and it didn't. And my boy did it. First mistake I made was let my homeboy do it because niggas always think they can do. I got you, man. I
Yeah.
do this all the time. And
Hold
it's-
on, wait a minute.
Yeah, that's
You
kinda
let
weird.
Another dude. do
Yeah,
your hair?
that's kind of
what-
weird, bro.
what-
I had a sister. So
I
she
never had a
did.
dude
What-
do
what-
anything to my hair. except
don't
Yeah,
cut it.
that's some Brooklyn shit.
Listen, it was college. Everybody
He was
doing it.
massaging
It
your
was-
scalp. You sure it was college? Sound like
It was college. No.
He's massaging your scalp.
Is it tingling? Yeah, is it tingling? Like, oh.
Did have bunk beds. I did sleep on the top, but I had nothing to do with.
Oh.
I just.
trust me.
He said, "Yeah, I got you. Don't worry, I
You
can
sat
do it."
between that man's legs. I had you like this.
Try to share with y'all, but yes,
Massaging your scalp.
and he messed it up, and I ended up having to go to the barber like the next day because he left it in too long, and I had like a
Patches out.
hard. Yeah, it was patchy, and then it was like rock
You had
hard
the
and
conch.
Ooh.
hard.
You had
yeah.
the wop bop a blue lop.
Yeah, the Malcolm X.
Bro, I was so
Yeah,
mad.
you had the Malcolm X.
I was mad because that
You
box.
had the Detroit Red.
I had a Detroit red. It was burning. Yeah.
Hey, you get you a zoot suit, half off with the conch.
$20 and we wasted a whole box, man. I was mad.
Damn.
And I didn't even
Yeah.
get the waves.
I never did that. I had the Murray's wave grease, which might still be at my grandma's house.
Yeah, Murray.
I only use like a
can't
quarter
use
of
it.
it.
You can't ever-
never
You
use
can
it
never
all.
use it all.
Nah.
It's like it
No
replenishes
way.
itself. You ever think about Black Panther, that purple stuff they had that they was healing with? That's the Murray's wave
That shit,
grease.
I had like 8 of them shits in my house. It's like just there.
Never used
I had
all.
one. I had one. I couldn't even open it. And like this is just It's
Yeah,
still straight.
replenishes itself, man.
Hey, listen, any of you ever gotten to the bottom of a can of Murray's? Just let us know right now. Hit us
No.
on social media. I don't know though pod on Instagram. I don't know the pod on YouTube. And hit us DM. Let us know if you ever finished a whole can of Murray's. If you ever had waves. So we a little bit more about my man. Hey, Omar, I've been doing comedy long time. How many years now?
About 18 years.
18 years.
Yeah.
When I started doing comedy, Omar was headlining Caroline's on Broadway, and I didn't know any better. And I tried to actually get on the show. Funny thing, I sent him a DM on Twitter, and he left it on red. And
Curved them.
I never got
Curved
a chance.
Curved
I
them.
never got a chance to do it.
Well, Caroline's, that's not really a show you hop on
It's not
to.
a bringer show. Like,
I
hey,
didn't know.
It's not really a bar show or something. You walk in, somebody's late, you might could slide on to that.
Yeah.
Caroline's,
yeah.
even if somebody late, it's already 4 other people
Waiting
there hanging
patiently.
out, patiently waiting for their opportunity.
What made it worse was I didn't even know him like that. I just hit him. I saw he was gonna be there. I said, "Hey man, let me open for you." It just showed the red check mark.
I seen it. Well, I did see it.
I think
Hey,
we
yo,
all
whose fans is this? You see this? Yo, my man.
we all got moments like that though when you
Yeah.
first starting out. That, like I said, then you learn like, oh,
I can't just go to
you
the
do
garden.
Caroline's.
I can't just pop in.
I can't pop in the garden. Hey, Chris Rock.
Right, Bill Burr, man, you seen my message, bro.
What's up?
You go, nah, bro, you
We going
can't
on the
just
road?
pop in."
I can't.
Do you have any stories like that for you when like you started and you did some wild, crazy something? Not it didn't make sense. You thought it was gonna work.
I ain't a lot, man. Earlier on, I used to go to like everybody's show. Like I don't care where it was at. We would just go there, Jersey, Brooklyn, Connecticut, and just try to get stage time. We wouldn't call or nothing, just go there. And I would get curved a lot of times. I would drive there and not get put on stage all the time. And that happened to me like at least like 40 times in my career. Yeah.
Yeah, it happens. Everybody gets bumped, and everybody gets such and such just came through.
Oh,
Rob Stapleton just got here, so we'll put you
you
on
on next
later next week.
Next week,
Yeah,
don't worry,
yeah.
come back next week. I got you.
Because the longer you do it, the less that starts to happen. You start feeling a little bit of self-esteem.
yeah.
But it's levels to shit, It's motherfuckers Madison Square Garden that they go, Michael Jackson impersonator just took your date. I'm like, damn, even the impersonator of Michael Jackson bigger than me. So yeah, it's levels
Out
to
here
it.
trying to get 5
Everybody
minutes.
gets bumped. How long have you been doing it? Let the people know.
About 18 years. I remember I don't know why I just thought this a time where I wanted to be on Wild 'N Out years ago. Like
Okay.
I was dying to be on Wild 'N Out. This is when they had TRL back in the days.
Damn,
So
TRL.
yeah, TRL, right? So they had an audition to get to that. I think they had Nick Cannon come to the show. We had to go to TRL and make them laugh. You made him laugh, and you can he had to spit water out of his mouth, and you could
Wow.
that same gag they still do. So anyway,
That seems fair.
so we go there. So at this audition is me, some weird person, Amy Schumer, and some I think he was like a hypnotist or some shit, right? So some dumb
How the
shit.
hypnotist gonna make him laugh? He just
Yeah, it was some shit.
laugh.
I think he's a juggler. He was a juggler or some
Okay,
weird stuff,
Man,
right?
Real variety show
So
style.
we in the green room, right? And the guy was like, "Hey, man, all right, you all can't do it. We're gonna pick one person, so I need you guys to battle it out right now, and do a routine in front of me."
It's just getting weirder and weirder.
Yeah, so now me, Amy, some weird person, and the juggler is like, "All right, we're doing like a hot 2 minutes of comedy
Mm-hmm.
in a green room at MTV
One person.
for one person." So we do our routine and stuff. And I crushed the 1 minute.
Okay,
Of course.
What the hell did you do?
I had like some joke about getting booed or something like that, or
Okay, you just did a joke.
I did a joke.
You kept it real basic.
Okay.
And so the guy left with like all the producers and shit. Came back like, yeah, all right, we want Omar. I'm like, yes. So he picked me to go to a TRL to make Nick Cannon laugh. So we had to do like one walkthrough, right? So when you go to the set at TRL at the time, it was like first time really on set anywhere.
Okay, yeah. That's
Like
a little much.
it was like
TRL, them screaming young white girls.
bro, it was like
It'd be
extreme.
It'd be intimidating.
So like it was just lights and cameras and people. It was like a lot going on. I remember like he said, "Oh, we're gonna do one dry run." It's like cool. He said, "All right, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, boom." And I just froze. Bro, I just like
He was like, "Oh boy from 8 Mile."
And the guy said,
Was it
"All right."
B-Rabbit?
The guy said, "All right, come here. All right, don't worry about it. Omar, you're good. You're good. Don't worry about it. Just 1 second." When they had a meeting in the back, all right, we're going with the juggler.
Oh man.
Damn.
Goddamn.
So the juggler won by default. And me and Amy went to some bar and just drunk around the corner from
That's
TRL.
cool, man. That's crazy early on how like you just trying to find your fit. Because even Amy Schumer, you go, what would she have even done on Wild 'N
Yeah.
Out?
Yeah,
Of like, but when you're early on, like you just take any audition.
yeah. It was. We
But
just
then
trying to
as you
find
get
something.
more experience, you're like, that doesn't fit me. I'm cool. I
Yeah.
don't really need to be on Real Pastors of Hollywood.
That's funny.
But early on, you hey,
Man.
anything. Let's try to get
Real
in there.
passes of
I was-
Now I'm like, what the hell did the juggler do? But
he lost too. Like he was stupid.
of
He just
course,
juggled. He's
Philip
like,
Cannon was like, what?
"What the fuck you doing?"
This is kind of a comedy show.
Yeah, bro.
Roast show.
Gave you another chance, like let you.
Yeah.
Let me kind of get composed.
And that's the thing, because it's like, let Nick pick, but this producer just took the de facto role of make me laugh.
Yeah, like yo, it was.
that's-
I remember going up there just like so many damn lights, bro. I mean, it just lights for no reason and people and
yeah.
people
And
with
your
walkie
first
talkies. I'm like,
audition-
what the hell's going on here? I was like, nah.
That's the trickiest thing about starting stand up is that bright ass light at
Yeah.
first. It's so weird. I feel like it took me 2 years to be able to see.
Yeah, to
Where-
adjust your eyes. Yeah,
Almost how they say, like for NFL quarterbacks, that it's like the game slows.
it slows down. Yeah.
And you can see that first year, motherfucker, eyes big, just getting sacked
Man.
a lot.
You gotta get used to the lights in your face and still trying to like find some way to connect with people. It took me like 3 years to figure that out. I was just looking around like, wow, look at
Yeah,
all
I
these.
feel like that
people.
about what's the Deion Sanders' son, Shador?
Oh, Shador.
Yeah.
That he's killing it, but he's also the most sacked quarterback.
He is?
That he like in the
Yeah.
HBCU, they wasn't quite moving this quick. What the hell?
Yeah, them
He
guys are
was
big.
lighting his
Yeah,
ass
he's
up.
the most sacked, but if he plays another year, probably it'll slow down.
Yeah.
And he'll get better linemen that can block a little quicker.
I could see him
Shit is
going.
probably moving too fast for them even.
I definitely could see him going first round in that draft when he.
This
yeah,
year?
but he could
Not
sit.
this year.
No,
Not
but
this
no,
year.
give him some more time. Let
He
him-
need a little more seasoning on him.
Yeah.
but
He could
they,
sit. I mean, he easily could go, but I think this is beautiful. It's the first time you've seen like a black quarterback not need money.
Yeah.
That usually we need money. So sophomore year, we
He
like,
out.
all right, y'all, that's been
Yeah.
cool. You like,
Yeah.
nigga, you 140 pounds. Let's slow
Let
down.
him season a little bit.
But
Let him
yeah,
marinate.
He's a nepo baby, so he's got some finances already, and then they got the
NIL deal.
NIL too,
Yeah.
so he's
Making
making
money.
a little bit of bread, so he might sit still.
Y'all saw his KFC commercial?
What?
Yeah, the
Guy
whole
KFC
family in the
commercial,
KFC.
The whole family in the KFC commercial. eating
Dion, the whole family.
Eating chicken.
chicken.
God damn it.
I, think
I love
even the
America.
mother in the video.
Yeah, everybody was in there.
I mean, but chicken is delicious. We gotta stop acting like we
Yeah,
don't
but
eat
come on, the
chicken.
first commercial, bro. Like, chick- come on.
Well, he
can't-
like, y'all
you
ain't
can't
got
do
nothing else.
insurance
He
or
got
some
honey.
shit. You can't do Geico. Come on, man.
Smiling with
Got
that
chicken.
chicken in his finger, mate. They paid him a couple mil.
So
Yeah,
you got
I'll
the
do chicken too.
audition for Wildin' Out pretty early on.
Yeah.
My first memory of you is you doing Comic View, which I'll tell you this
Ah.
story. I'll tell you this story, and I don't think I've ever told him this story,
Uh-oh.
but this will
BET
be
Comic View listeners, watchers and listeners, go look it up. Very funny show.
Yeah, it was,
Omar was definitely on.
One mic
remember?
stand with Kevin Hart.
And that too. Yeah, you did that too.
Yeah. 'Cause I didn't do I did BT Comic View, but it was called One Mic Stand.
called One
Oh,
Mic
One
Stand
Mic
at the
Stand.
time.
Yeah,
but
One
that
Mic
was
Stand.
they tried to
They tried to-
rebrand it.
Yeah,
Rebranded.
rebranded.
But it's
Yeah.
Comic View.
It's
Man,
Comic View.
Yeah. What happened? What hear the stories? I'm
Oh,
excited
this
to hear.
story is because I've never told you this before, but another comedian one time, which actually was my roommate, but he told me one time he was messing with a chick and she was like, "Oh, you do comedy?" And she was like, "Man, my man Omar, he's the greatest comedian." And he said, basically, she went on YouTube and just started pulling up your clips and making him watch them. So he hated you.
Oh, what
And you don't
Yeah, I
even know
know
him.
this nigga, like-
He's just like, yo, this chick, he said I had to get the fuck up out of there.
And now we have a surprise guest. Like, yeah, I've been a long time.
That's one of the things that be funny about comedy is like sometimes we'll discover we know the same chick, and it's like
Yeah.
depending on if you ahead or a little bit behind the way the chick talks to you is just like, oh, I hate him. He has no idea I hate him. I've had to watch all 35 minutes.
And laugh like, he's a
He's killing
genius.
it.
So I'm like, did you get the draws? PTD? Come on. Did you get the
I
draws?
had to
And he
wear
like,
Omar, I had to wear Omar mask.
and he like, nah. He's like, I couldn't get it up after watching this nigga for 30 minutes.
Damn, well, he ruined the relationship.
hilarious.
But he said she was a real Harlem chick. So I'm
That's
like,
hilarious.
oh, okay.
You out here ruining relationships.
That's-
Did
that's
that, made him
hilarious,
listen
dog.
to a Jim Jones album. Everything Harlem.
Eat a chopped cheese.
Yeah, all of it. Like a challenge.
Nah,
But now tell us about that experience, working with Kevin Hart and the
Yeah.
rebranding of
It was
comic
funny
view and
'cause
all that.
I met Kevin Hart years before that. We used to do shows together in Queens at a place called the Multiplex Theater in Jamaica Avenue.
Yeah.
And,
Did you meet Kevin Hart the Bastard? I'm always curious about.
What you mean?
Remember that was his
Oh, no,
original name.
I met him
Kevin
after
Hart
that.
the Bastard.
No, I met him like around like Soul Plane.
Okay,
Oh,
okay.
okay,
After
So
that-
he's actually
okay.
Kevin Hart.
He's Kevin Hart now. He's like the new Kevin. Like
That's so crazy to me that this man had the Bastard attached to his
yo,
name.
it's
Yeah.
different. I was Oh my God for like a good year.
Oh my God.
Oh my God was my stage name. Oh my God before I got booed at stand up New York.
Oh.
and I got, yeah,
They boo God.
they booed God. Yo. I
Nah.
did a set at stand up New York, and I was like, it was like at the time like the best show in New York was that
Okay.
show. It was a show by a guy named Bert Smooth.
Oh, Hard
Bert
Knock Laugh.
Smooth.
Yeah.
Shout out to Bert Smooth.
It was
bro.
a dope show. He had Capone as a host. It's like the hottest ticket in the city.
Yeah,
So-
when Sync used to be on there.
That's
Yeah,
right.
So I see why you was like, I can't just be Omar Thompson.
Yeah.
You got a nigga named Sync. I
Sync,
got
yeah.
to let
Gotta
me
be
add a
Omar
little something
God.
to my name.
So everybody at the time knew, all the comedians knew that that show wasn't for new guys.
Okay,
That,
right.
That's
Yeah,
a real
Hard Knock
show right
Laughs,
there.
yeah.
It wasn't even Hard Knock Laugh. It was some other stuff. It's,
Oh,
it's,
it was a
this
brand
was
before that.
It's way before
Hard
that.
Knock Laughs. Okay.
So we all knew that you wasn't ready for that show.
Mhm.
But I'm like, you know what? It was a rainy day. I said, no, let me go there and just maybe get sneak on stage real quick. So I got there early. It was a rainy day. Somebody didn't show up.
Mm.
So I said, Bert, can I go on stage? He said, you sure? I said, yeah, I'm gonna go on stage. So
Bert-
Capone was hosting. And that was young. And you
You
young.
said Capone?
Capone was hosting, right? and I didn't even know him like that at the time, right? So he said, what's your name? He said, oh my God. Okay, that's your name? All right. So I go on stage, man, cocky, confident, like young and stupid.
Mhm.
Like maybe like 2 minutes of jokes. And I just started bombing. The crowd would not laugh. They didn't really boo me. It was like real silent.
Yeah.
Like white people don't boo you. They just look at
Nah,
you.
they just silent.
Just
Yeah.
silent.
Mhm.
And I remember this one white guy. He sat in the front row. He just handed me a note.
Oh no.
So I just picked the note up. It said you're not funny.
Oh no.
I was like,
At least he wrote it down.
you wrote it down. Yo, I
crazy.
hurt my heart.
It's mad
I-
polite though.
Mad polite. He's like, you're not funny. I was
I
like,
just wrote it down on
How
the
much
note.
time did you have to do?
I think I had like 5 minutes. I just left after the note. I was like, I'm like,
Damn.
that's my
a
time, y'all. And
lot going on in your struggle, losing the jugglers.
Yo,
Damn.
bro.
Getting handed
I had a hard
notes.
one. Yo, Capone ripped my
Of
life
course.
apart, like killed my name
Of
so
course.
bad. I just said, no way, I'm Omar for that one. I just
He
became
wanted
Omar.
to know why you brought God into it.
Yeah, I just became
brother.
Omar.
Leave God out of all of
Yeah,
this,
nothing to
okay?
do with this.
Just be whoever you are.
That was the devil. That wasn't God. That's
Yeah.
But tell us that victory story though about killing the audition for Comic View and then getting on there.
No, listen, there wasn't even an audition for Comic View.
Oh, word?
Nah, like so at the time they had I'm gonna tell you the real truth. So what happened at
Right.
the time, a lot of guys was bombing on the show. The show was doing bad, right?
Oh.
I was hearing like they had guys from everywhere doing the show, and it was doing really bad. The crowd was not good, right? So at the time I was with Capone, he's like my mentor, right?
Right.
So we was driving to a road gig somewhere, and the producer of the show, I think Du Bois or something like that, called Capone on the phone like, "Hey man, these guys are doing really bad at this show. You got any guys that you can recommend to me?" Capone said, "I got a guy named Omar in the car right now. He's funny as hell. And I got a guy named Dino. I got a guy named
Oh,
Trev."
back when he had Team Capone.
No, it was before Team Capone. It was
Before
those,
Team
it was
Capone.
called the Five Mics.
Okay, word.
So he said, "Yo, we got
5 mics.
remember Five Mics?
You, Dino, was it Joe?
No, me, Dino, Trev,
Trev. That's
John,
Trev Houston.
Trev Houston, John Moses,
That's right.
and I think and Chris Clark or one of somebody.
Okay,
We kept
yeah.
on and Dave Lester. We kept
Dave
on
Lester.
switching niggas in and out. So anyway, so Capone got always on the show with a phone call, and I got out there and I just crushed it, man. I got lucky. I went on with Ari Spears.
Okay.
It was me, Ari Spears, and Hadia Robinson,
Okay.
and they was only picking like out of, like every show they recorded three comics,
Comedians.
and they picked 2.
Yeah.
So the best 2 got
That's dope.
got televised. So luckily I kicked Hadia's ass, and I was able to get on stage.
Yeah, you did the Chris Brown
Chris
impersonation,
Brown
right?
impersonation, yeah.
I always, because like, so many comedians, especially in New York, can be so what's the word? Just not fun. We're always trying to be real, like serious.
Yeah.
And like, check out my abortion joke.
I'm really proud of it. I worked on it for months.
And I feel like, the more you do the black circuit, the more you get locked into more places like, let's have some fun. Entertainment.
It's comedy though. It's comedy.
I feel like you gotta kind of do a little bit of both to get both sides to where you can have a little bit of seriousness, but like I said, you do see some black comedians that only do one side.
Yeah.
Get so locked in the bro, my abortion joke. I got this great joke about, the global warming.
Yeah, I think that's when it gets like whack to me. I heard I had a comic one time. He was like doing like a mathematic joke.
Oh no.
And he's like he's trying to make math funny.
I hate math.
I hate math. No, I love math, but like I don't like it in my jokes. So
Right.
but he was trying his best to make it like a math joke.
Yeah.
I'm like, bro, this is like it's not
You gotta
it's not natural. It's not even
it's not.
Not many people who like math in the audience right now. Can I pull out the calculator? This is great stuff. Look.
Yeah.
Okay, he's got
8 + 8 is 10. You should laugh at that one. Like
That's a good one.
Yeah.
the comedy should be fun, man. If you're not having fun on stage, like I legit have fun now. Like I think I just don't I don't care no more. I don't give a fuck no more.
Yeah, I think TK Kirkland, who's a friend of the show here, we like to bring his name up a lot.
Love TK.
He gave the advice he gave me was because I went out to Chocolate Sundays and I did
Recently, right? That was recently.
2019.
Okay, that's not recently, but
yeah, you might remember. I might have talked to you about it, but like I came back and I came off stage and TK was right there. Hey man, what was that shit? Nah, man, you funny, see, but you care what they think about you too much.
You care.
So you do better when you stop giving a shit, all right? But you did your thing, my man. Now watch this. And he went up there and proceeded to call women bitches for like 45 minutes. That's all it took. Bitch. I was like, all right, TK. But you see how we did that, young man? Hey, that's what you do, man. Call me up next time, man. I was just like,
who raised you?
Raised you?
And the whole time he's calling women bitches. You like, nigga, who raised you? Jesus. I stole Eddie Murphy's watch.
Sure
who raised y'all? No, who raised you, nigga? You stealing watches? People is bitches. What's going on in here?
Question: Do y'all care about the crowd, about people, as far as on stage? Do you care?
What they think of me?
Or just do you care in general? Like, do you have any feelings? Like,
I want the crowd to have a good time.
Other than that,
as far as them caring about what I'm talking about, like if it's funny to me, I've learned that if it's funny to me, it'll be funny to them. As long as I can be able to explain it to them what my point of view is coming from. But I don't want to lose nobody when I'm telling you. I'll make sure they all where my brain is at, not where theirs are. Bring you to where I'm at, and then
I think it's disingenuous to say you don't care.
Yeah,
but
you care.
I don't care about everybody. There's always 2 or 3 people in the crowd that just, and we as comics tend to lock in on that one person.
Mm-hmm.
Whereas, 100 people could all be laughing. We like, nah, what's wrong with these 2 people or whatever? But
I'm not laughing because he said my man's when I came in here.
I care about 3/4 of the audience. Then there's that quarter that is just like, you think whatever you think.
Yeah.
And that just is what it is.
I think I'm like numb to just like comedy. I just been through so much in life and comedy and more in life. So I'm just numb to everything now. So I'm like, I don't care no more. So I can go on stage and like, yo, I'm just going to talk my stuff. Like I don't really care.
Yeah.
Like you can't. Like what's going to happen? You're not going to laugh.
Write a blog.
Yeah, I don't care. And then in that space, I enjoy myself a lot more. I just enjoyed the show.
You definitely started enjoying it a lot more.
You have no...
And even the bad ones, you kind of see them coming from a mile away.
Yes.
And you go, whoo! we about to work tonight.
Exactly.
Whereas, you know, when you're a younger comic, it's more of you have less experience, so it's more of a personal indictment on who you
As a
are, you
person.
feel like, when you bomb. Whereas the older you get, you start understanding the mic wasn't really working. That comedian had a heart attack before me.
Yeah.
You understand the situational a lot more.
When y'all bomb, do y'all just leave or y'all stay?
Nah.
Y'all stay in the
I like
door.
to stay.
I like to stay
I'm not
too.
a big, let me get the hell out of here guy.
I'll
I like to.
You told your worst. I'll tell my worst, and then Phil, you tell yours. I'll tell mine brief. It was year 1 of comedy for me. I was doing rest in peace, Damon Rose. He had a room in Brooklyn at Essence. And I went up there, and you know, I thought I could still kind of improv my way through a set. So I'm talking, I had a little piece of paper, and I just had like ideas. Nothing really. I went up there, 2-3 minutes in, nothing was working. People were just kind of like coughing and eating. You could hear the dishes and stuff.
The forks at the plate.
And so I didn't, you know, when you're new, you don't know how time is. At this point, you can tell when you're doing 10 minutes, 15. I said, yo, Damon, how much time I got left? Damon looks at me, he's like, what?
Come on.
He was like, oh, and then
Yeah.
gave me the light. I was
You
like,
broke the fourth wall. And
Yeah.
didn't
that's
know.
essentially begging for, you know, that's begging for help me.
Help, yeah.
That's what I did. I got off stage and I sat there and watched. And he tore me up, and then I had dropped the paper with my ideas on it. And it
Oh my
was like,
God.
wait, what's this? You dropped something. Oh, these are your jokes.
They took that paper and crossed off.
Yeah.
each one of
That
them.
didn't work. That
Don't
definitely didn't
come
work.
back.
All the comics after that went up and they all started ripping me because that was the thing. That was getting the laughs, making fun of me. And then Barbara Carlisle comes on. She's the closer.
I love Barbara.
Bro, she told 2 jokes, nobody laughed. She's like, look, if y'all don't laugh, I'm gonna bring this unfunny motherfucker back on stage. I was like, oh shit.
Yeah.
Word. I sat there and took it too. I didn't leave. I watched the whole show, sat there and took it. People just like, hey man, don't worry about it.
Yeah. I think
Worst.
Something about sitting there and taking it makes you a man.
Yeah.
Took it.
That is just bask in it.
Yeah.
It's almost like when you bomb during sex, that if you immediately get up, put your clothes on
Then
and
you-
leave,
Yeah,
there'll
yeah.
be
you-
no
you're
round
admitting-
2.
you're
You
admitting
could
it.
try that
Yeah.
round 2, roll back over, hey, let's try that again.
Now you gotta turn on the
But-
TV and watch something. Hey, let's go watch a movie.
Right,
real
but I'm
quick.
saying that means you confident in the fucker, but when you just put your clothes on and leave, she like, he does that all the time.
That's the routine.
That was the best he had.
Yeah, I used to bomb and still party hard like I didn't bomb. Right?
Okay.
I would party like I didn't bomb.
I can
I was like,
respect that. though.
yeah, I think I didn't know. I bombed. Like,
I feel like the people who leave a lot wind up quitting
yeah, yo,
because that means it touched a part of your soul.
but I ain't gonna hold you. I bombed recently. Like I think I bombed about like 2 months ago, right? I bombed and I wanted to run. I was like, nah, I gotta get out of here.
You know what? Though,
I park and run it, beat the running out.
I was
gotta hydrate. I'll be back.
You know what? Though, too, some part of that is, and then there's a difference too in New York because sometimes it's not that you having to leave. You had to go.
I had to
to go do something
felt so
else,
bad.
and then there's that you ain't got nothing else.
I had to
You
go.
just left.
Yo, bro, I had a gig. It was a private gig, which I hate. I hate private gigs. I hate them so much.
Boy.
I hate like a gig, like a I think it was like a 50th birthday or something like that.
Yeah.
Somebody I didn't know. It was like an elegant event,
Oh.
and I'm like the only comic for the night. It was like,
yeah.
you know, it's like one of them. It's
the money be good.
money was
but
great.
It just be such an odd experience.
yeah, bro. Like,
Cause you like, okay, I done made fun of this guy in front of his family.
you can't read. It's like you can't read
It's
too
a
much.
celebration. Now somebody might be like,
You get
"Did
offended.
you make fun of my uncle on his 50th anniversary? Fuck you." And you're like, y'all invited me here in this
But it's-
fancy ass tent doing this event.
Yo,
yeah.
I had bombed, right? And I felt so bad because they paid me so good. I'm like, damn, I just gotta. They're like, I feel like they believed in me. Like,
But
they
then that's the
believed in
thing,
me.
But that's the thing
down.
too. When you stop the party,
Yeah,
meaning
that's
like
what
you
it
know
was.
the music,
The
everybody
party stopped.
drinking,
you're
women are dancing.
competing with Sly and the Family Stone. You competing with
MC
The
Hammer.
cha-cha slide?
yeah, all these.
You can't
great-
beat the
beat the
cha-cha
wobble?
slide, nigga.
Wobble is
even if they
undefeated.
not dancing and it's just on in the background, it's like you're
Down,
not
down to
competing
the
with
ground.
that.
All right, let's bring up our comedian
That's
Omar
what it is.
Thompson.
And then
huh?
the music
Alright.
stops.
Hey.
All of a sudden, it's not a party. We gotta
Everyone's
listen
just
to
looking
you,
at
Yo, bro, that's how it is. Like everybody was partying hard, he's dancing and shit. Like, hey, everybody, all right, y'all, everybody sit down real quick, y'all. Everybody sit down. Everybody stop having fun.
Oh.
Stop having fun, everybody.
Yeah,
It's-
pretty much. Listen to
Listen
this
to this
one
guy.
guy.
Yo, it was all bump, and I was trying to, I remember saying good night, and I remember just going right from the stage like trying to go to the door. I was running to the door more or less, and some guys, hey man, you was good. I'm like, dude, I'm like, you fucking good.
It's like,
But he loved me, and we just talked for like a good 2 or 3 hours after that for no reason. Then I felt bad. He's talking to me at the bar, and everybody like, you got for the eye like stick a bomb.
kind of like,
I felt it. Like I mean, well, you know,
yeah,
I ate it.
You
It is
cut
what
off
it is.
before I let go. And
Yeah.
Hold up, so what was your worst?
one time, only because he's talking about a birthday party.
Oh,
I was
I love this
downtown
story.
doing something with OC Caleb, and somehow, Nico winds up showing up. Yeah, man, let's go. I'll go with you. He's not even on the lineup, none of that.
Friend of the show,
Which,
Nico White.
that's always like a bad omen when a
Mhm.
good comedian's with you, but he ain't on the lineup.
Oh yeah.
'Cause you feel his energy very much. Like, why they book this motherfucker? You feel like they came to watch how you gonna do. And sure enough, it's a birthday party. It's an odd one because it's in a club. The stage is near the door. When I say stage, I mean the
court.
area they've designated
Yeah,
Mhm.
milk
for
carton.
us to stand in.
Some
Which, by the way,
planks.
when you ain't on stage, comedians, oh man, it's something about when you're on a stage being higher up
Yeah.
than people that they feel like
They-
they should be
They're
listening to you.
Right.
Yeah.
But when you're on the same level as people,
They
people look at
feel
you like,
even. They feel
will you
equal.
shut the hell up?
I can see you eye to eye.
Right. It's just something about being elevated, like that whole soapbox idea
Mm-hmm.
from back in the day that it's like. So anyway, I'm on the ground, same as them, so it's already a problem. They're bringing in shit for the
For
party.
the party.
I'm standing in front of the door. I got to keep moving. At some point, one of the jokes doesn't work. My throat gets dry. You know that always happens
Yeah.
when the jokes don't work. You take that swallow of nothing.
Stupidity.
If you smart, you brought a drink up there with you. Girl comes through and has the cake. So my dumb ass yells out, "What time we cutting the cake?" And I mean nothing. I think I did another joke. Then I said it again, and all I heard from the back right corner was Nico White go, because I said, "Well, what time we cutting the cake?" And for like 3 weeks, he just texts me
What time?
pictures
Time
of
we cutting the
cake,
cake.
and no one ever answered my question.
Oh shit! I think Bob's the worst.
What
other
time we
comedians.
cutting the cake?
They'll never let you forget that. shit.
We could talk all day about Bobby, but let's get into some of the current events.
You know what
and
might have helped
some
you
advice.
with the bomb real quick is our sponsor of the show, which is Magic Mind. They make this great drink, which is a morning drink. It's a great coffee replacement. Maybe if we had taken some of that before we went on stage,
Yeah.
maybe we all wouldn't have bombed as much. We have a great link, which you'll place right here in the lower third when we do produce this. It'll be right here in my hands. IDK, I don't know though.com / I am butchering that though. She said she,
Butchering the
Hold on.
ads. Jesus Christ.
It's bad,
Speaking
though,
of
'cause
bombing,
you know what? Our
what
friend,
time you cutting the cake?
Hilarious. Our friend Patty at Magic Mind sent me the link. So before I said I'm gonna look it up here. So I'm mess up. She did email me about it. Hey, just so you know, we sent you the link.
You sloppy.
I'm gonna make sure you get this right here. We're gonna leave this all in. You know, this is what happens here. Here we go. www.magicmind.com / IDK Tho. It's the name of our show, IDK Tho. And the discount code is IDK Tho 20. Phil don't like spelling things out, but it's I don't know.
I
Tho.
don't spell simple things out for people.
He has a thing about that. He don't want people following him if they can't spell.
I'll spell my name, but I am Phil Hunt is the handle. But I'm not spelling I am for you.
I've been begging him.
PHILHUNT.
I've been begging him to change the policy. He won't.
Nah,
he won't change
bro,
the
we
policy.
not spelling.
Ain't the
that
follow
out.
policy.
It's some shit that if you can't spell, you just on your own.
Well, what we're doing for you, because you guys are so cool and you are listeners, you support our show. We're gonna reach into Phil's bank account and we're gonna get him to pay 20% of your order. That's 20% coming from our pockets to show you love. And thank you, Phil, for
Thank
your.
you, Phil.
That's right. And you're gonna order something, so we'll get 20%. He'll cover 20% of your order.
Thank you, Phil.
Just remember to use the discount code IDK Tho 20. www.magicmind.com. Go get your mind right. It's healthy. It's full of vitamins. Ashwagandha. Can't spell it. I can say it. I don't know what. It's a mushroom. Ashwagandha,
Okay.
I think. I
I
don't
don't
know.
know.
I'm not
So
sure.
anyway,
It's good. Go check it out. Go support. Thank you, Magic Mind. Y'all the dopest.
Thank you.
like we were saying, let's get to some current events and whatnot. Did you have anything you wanted to bring to the table, the square?
Well, I wanted to keep talking to Omar about them bombs.
I mean, we could talk
Funny.
about bombing forever.
Yeah. Bomb don't get
But the audience at some point gonna say, is all these niggas do is bomb? Which, if
Well-
y'all don't know, I think we're all a little sadistic as comedians. That
Love watching.
I always love watching.
the losses are more memorable
Yeah,
than
than the wins.
victory.
They
Yeah,
are.
that's
Nobody
really
cares you
true.
doing good. Oh yeah, he crushed it, great. But the bomb, they tell everybody.
Yeah, it's
But,
sadistic.
I do
Nobody
wanna-
wants to keep hearing.
I
It's
do
like a
wanna
porn
ask
star
y'all-
talking about times his dick ain't get hard. Yeah, man, I had to go see the fluffer 3-4 times. Man, it was crazy, man. I went home, took a nap.
Came back to that's a magic box.
But they don't do that. They talk about their victories.
That's true.
I do have something I want to talk about and get your opinion on this one.
Okay.
Why is Jada Pinkett relevant? Like, not relevant in that. I just mean like, why she always got to make it? Why have they got to be an announcement? She had this big announcement recently. Right after Tupac, they found Tupac's killer. She said that she and Will Smith have been separated for about 7 years,
Yeah.
Something like that.
and it's to coincide with her book release. And that I just don't understand why.
I'll say if
Why
Jada
this
gonna
news?
keep doing interviews, we need to bring the strike back. It felt like the strike ended and then she just was loose doing interviews. That it's like, yo, I did not miss her.
Yeah, man.
I feel bad for Will now.
It's
feel
like she
bad for
doesn't
Will.
know when to shut up.
After the slap, I didn't feel bad for him, but this, I'm like, damn, this is what he got to deal with, and they've been living together for 7 years.
But is
Dang.
Will in on this shit though? Like I'm like,
It seems
seems
like
like he is,
it
like, bro,
seems
it's
like
like-
he's like, all right, do that.
yeah.
But that's what I don't understand. Where it's like, Jada's a respected actress.
Yeah.
For most of my life. And then them as a couple, you kind of, I ain't gonna say we looked up to them because I ain't big on like the whole relationship goals thing, but you did kind of go, that's nice. That
Yeah.
seems nice. You know what I mean? They lasted this long or whatever. And then she just started wanting to be a reality show hoe. And I feel like she's doing Basketball Wives, but she's
By
not
herself.
realizing like those girls, that's all they can talk about. They're not talented.
Yeah.
So all they can do is be like, oh, me and Jim Jones dated for X amount of months. We go out on date. You know what I mean? Like the
Mhm.
reality show thing. It feels like she's trying to do that.
Yeah.
Whereas it's like, you don't really need to be speaking without a script.
It's just sad. It's a sad moment for Black history
I
and
can't,
for Black
it
couples.
just-
I can't tell how much of that is acting and how much of that is like them being real. Like, you know what I'm saying? Because they're really good actors, so they could be fooling us.
Exactly. I'm saying they might be in on
right, but
something.
whatever the case, I'm
Is
like,
it worth it though? Is
let's
it,
get back to acting. Right.
Is it worth, like-
she's damaging her brain.
yeah, like-
and that's what I'm saying about like, yo, for 20 years of my life, I only seen Jada in The Matrix, Jada in you name the movie.
Yeah.
Woo.
Set
Name
it
the
off,
movie.
Set it off.
Set it off.
Yeah.
Menace to
Classic.
Society.
Yeah, classic.
Respected actress.
Yeah.
Different
But
world.
now it's like she's trying to do some version of the Kardashians, and it's like they do that because they're not actors and actresses.
Yeah.
They have to sit down and talk about dating Lamar Odom or whatever.
I feel like, like I think she's doing it for the book. It's not.
Yeah,
she's
promo,
doing it for
definitely
for book promo, and then makes the book sales, right? So let's say the book goes platinum, or it goes on the bestsellers. Would you gonna make like 10 million, 20 million? I'm not sure.
Right.
Right? Like in my opinion, that money is not worth the
Will can make more than that one
yeah,
movie.
Not, not worth. But also that like the damage on your reputation,
Damage
your
to their
husband,
brand.
for your brand, for like also for the people. You hurting the people.
Mhm.
Like you was held, we held you at a high level
Right.
in our head for years. Now you gonna do that for like 20 million?
And that's the thing. It
What
feels
brand, though? You
like
talking about damaging their brand. What brand? All they sell is
Nigga said,
water.
No,
what brand?
I mean the brand of
They
no,
sell
the,
water.
the brand of Black love.
And the brand of them is actors. You
Yeah.
acting like Will's like $100 million man per
Yeah,
movie.
bro. Yeah.
You talking about selling water? I don't even know what you're
Yeah.
talking about.
They sell water.
Will is from it. See,
Water.
I don't know what you're talking about.
Will and Jada sell water. It's called Just Water. It's in a blue box.
Nobody knew that.
I knew that.
We talking Will Smith,
he wasn't
Men in Black.
sponsors.
Right. We talking Will Smith, Independence Day.
I
What
know
you
this shit.
over here talking
Blue-
about?
blue
They
box
sell
water.
Brand.
I know.
No.
that
Not a
shit.
brand.
They do have a brand. It's the brand of them as actors.
The actors and actresses
And
or
like we
actors,
said, every time she talks, it's lowering.
it's lowering
Because it's just
yeah.
like no one needs to
And
notice.
She's fucking Will up like left, right.
yeah,
Uppercut,
and then
like
he's not saying anything. So it feels
Yeah.
like, I
He-
guess for me, people are like, well, why is Jada so hated? And it's like, because how long have I been alive? 37 years? In 37 years, she's the only woman I've ever heard admit to cheating.
August
But
Alsina, yeah.
But she said she didn't cheat. Oh, because they
well,
broke it up.
and you bring up a great point.
Yeah.
All her interviews are her trying to make us feel like it was okay that she did.
Because they
Oh, well, the marriage was over. We were separated and all this stuff where you feel like you could name a million guys who cheated. Bill Clinton, Kevin Hart, the list goes on and on. Tristan Thompson. And then Tristan Thompson just goes back to rebounding.
Yeah.
That it's like he doesn't need to come and try to make you feel like what he did was okay.
Mm-hmm.
And I feel like that's the thing with men. We kind of have to take that ownership of, I'm sorry, I fucked up.
Yeah.
Even with Bill Clinton, it's like he had to sit down and say, I did not have sexual relations, but he was being impeached.
Yeah.
With Jada, you go, nobody's impeaching you. No one cares.
No,
Why you keep
yeah.
showing up to do this?
Yeah, I didn't get that whole red table talk thing either. That was another way for her to get all those stories out.
And pretty much blame it on Will. And you go, yo, you slept with your son's friend, and that's a pretty shitty thing to do. And if it was a man, we just go, that's fucked up, and we move on.
It's scary, man, as a married man, like seeing Will go through this shit. I'm like, damn, because Will's like, that could be me. So like,
yeah, and that's how they look too to me, because you go, okay, Will Smith, objectively speaking, is a good dude. We can, you know, public
overall,
eye, 30-something years, no arrests, no outside kids.
No real trouble.
No real trouble. Not even a fucking DUI, nothing. Who is it? Kanye. You know, Kanye fucking turned his life over to God. He was doing gospel. He won gospel album of the year. Yeezys is 1 billion. You know, objectively speaking, he got better being married, became a better person.
Yeah.
Kim K left. So you looking at all these good dudes and you like, what was a Megan Good's dude was a pastor?
Yeah.
And you like, so y'all don't like good men, huh?
You don't.
Y'all like trouble men, and even
dead
Jada.
Men. They want dead men.
Even Jada said about August that, you know, I was trying to fix him. And you go, but see, Will, there's nothing to fix. He's
pretty much.
They need a challenge, man.
Yeah, I feel like they definitely need a challenge. And when they say they want you to be healed and all this stuff, it's like, nah,
bullshit.
You want a fixer-upper.
They need toxicity.
Yes, they need.
You gotta be toxic. Even in your marriage, just be a little bit toxic. You can't just be too clean cut.
You gotta have some.
That's advice from a married man.
Yeah, you gotta be toxic, man. Like
be a little bit toxic.
Yeah, a little bit. That's enough to want to punch her in the face. She punches, but don't really punch her. Just like, bitch, I'll kill you. Like that's neat.
She has to feel like you might.
Wait,
don't do it.
Can you talk about what's your toxic in your marriage? What's your thing? You said you have a little.
So for me, I'm just like I'm moody, I guess. So I'm moody as hell. I got bad communication like most men.
Yeah.
I stay out late. I'm just.
So you kind of take your space.
Yes, I demand my space.
You just take it.
So if you don't take your space, then they'll take it. They'll take it for you.
Yeah, they'll take it for you. That's how Will wound up at that red table. He said, "I'm doing what today?" He didn't really say much. He only said about 5 words.
Sat there listening. I just have to listen. I'm here.
Whole interview, he looked confused.
I
like
did this. This is my.
Like,
fault.
why did you bring me here?
I was doing laundry. Now I'm doing.
Hey, come in here for a second. Wanna check this out? See what you think about this.
You got to be gone to where she like, I would have got him to sit down, but he's not here.
Yo, you gotta demand your space in a marriage, man. I got 3 kids,
selfish.
bro. You have to for your own sanity. Bro. I got 3 kids, a wife. I live with my in-laws now, or they live with me.
Okay,
it's a lot, bro. I need.
Sounds like a TV show.
No, bro,
it's a lot.
Yeah, so man,
pilot for a TV show, fam.
So right now, for the past 2 years, I've been living with my wife's family. They live with us.
Okay,
so,
right.
Little quick detour. I had a house in Jersey.
Yeah.
A big house. And we sold the house because of COVID, right? So we downsized to get an apartment to then come back and buy a house when the market changed, right? That was the goal.
Yeah.
So the market never changed, right?
Yikes.
Right. So we in this 2-bedroom apartment, me, my 2 kids, and my pregnant wife, right? Perfect for us. We had a big ass house we wasn't using. Now we got this downsized to an apartment. 2-bedroom apartment is great for us. Okay. It fits our family better than this big ass house.
Right.
My in-laws had owned 2 brownstones in Harlem, and one fell down. The facade fell down, making them homeless automatically.
Yikes!
And they all moved into my apartment.
Damn.
So at one point we had in a 2-bedroom apartment, 15 people.
Yikes.
for about a year.
Oh, you ain't light skin, you Mexican. That's all that is. That sound like some Mexican people I know.
Hilarious.
Yeah, I ain't getting to that
This
on
is
stage
a
yet.
sitcom, though.
It's
That's-
real life.
You
It's
got to write
real
that
life, yeah.
script. We got to get out of here.
Yeah, well,
If you
before
want
we
to
go,
shout out your handles,
yeah, what you got going on, man? What else you got? Like, real
tell them
quickly, like,
upcoming
you got
shows and your
business?
handle. And
So I got my business on 125th Street called Thompson Studios 125.
All right.
It's a great space, man. We do all kind of podcasting. We do
Okay.
video production, photography.
We did do a special episode there. It was
You
really
did,
nice.
yeah, man. I
we're
come
cool.
back there, man.
yeah, we got you.
Yeah.
And just doing shows, man. Working new material.
That's why you got the studio, so you can get the hell away from
yeah.
all that.
Absolutely.
The whole family.
That's
there.
Bro.
space.
I see what you're doing.
Bro.
I see where your mind is
Bro, I'm there all day. Yeah, that's my face. So yeah, just
Um,
working hard.
And where's your social media? Where can someone follow you or find more out about you? They
You can
want
go-
to see your sets. And,
Omar the Comedian on all platforms. Or you can go to Omar the Comedian on YouTube. I don't really post much of my comedy.
okay.
I used to, but I might get back to that in the next year, posting
You
more
got to.
content.
That's where we
Yeah,
at.
that's the you have to.
That's where we at.
That's
Don't
what-
be
yeah,
like
that's where the
Jada.
money is.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, this
So
has
like
been
Jada
another
Post that
great-
work. Not that relationship. You see us, we happy. Shut up.
We got our red table. This has been another episode. I Don't Know Though Pod. Please make sure to follow the podcast at I Don't Know Though Pod on YouTube. I Don't Know Though Pod Instagram. And where can they find
I
you,
am
Phil?
Phil Hunt on all social
Would you like
media.
to help them out?
I don't know though too on all social media.
Yes,
I don't know
TikTok,
though. Pod,
Instagram.
YouTube,
Yeah.
and push the like and comment. We can see y'all watching. Stop
Yeah,
being
for
ghost
real.
followers.
Talk
Well,
to us.
That's it.
Avery Mason Official on Instagram, The Avery Mason on Twitter, and also on TikTok. Thank you so much. And shout out to Magic Mind. Go use that discount code IDK20. And thanks to WTF for hosting our show once again. And appreciate our producer. He been real quiet. You was in the bathroom a long time, bro. You said you was leaving about an hour. You was in the bathroom that whole time? I was about to say, I was like, that's an hour plus. What you doing in there? Fiber. You need to drink some Magic Mind. It'll clear you right out. Get that whole thing. I think Magic Mind has fiber.